Vanya here. The Australian Open is heating up and we've had some thrilling moments in both the men's and women's semifinals. Today I'm breaking down everything from Djokovic versus Zverev, Sinner versus Shelton, Sabalenka versus Badosa and Swiatek versus Keys. Plus, we'll look ahead to the men's and women's finals. Let's dive right in. First up, the semifinal between Novak Djokovic and Alexander Zverev was dramatic but ended unexpectedly with Djokovic's retirement due to a muscle tear in his upper left leg. So, Zverev advanced to the final, but not without addressing an unfortunate moment during the match. After Novak retired, some members of the crowd booed and Zverev made an emotional statement in his post-match interview. He said,
The very first thing I want to say is, please guys, don't boo a player when he goes out with injury. He is. I know that everybody paid for tickets and everybody wants to see hopefully a great 5-set match and everything, but you got to understand, Novak Djokovic is somebody that has given this sport for the past 20 years absolutely everything of his life. And he has won this turn with an abdominal tear. He has won this turn with a hamstring tear. If he cannot continue a tennis match, it really means that he cannot continue a tennis match. So please be respectful and really show some love for Novak as well.
Powerful words from Sasha, showing great sportsmanship and respect for a legend. Novak Djokovic addressed several key topics in his post-match interview.
Is there a chance that this might be your last Australian Open?
I don't know. There is a chance. Who knows? I'll just have to see how the season goes. And I want to keep going, but whether I'm going to have a revised schedule or not for the next year, I'm not sure. I normally like to come to Australia and play, and I've had the biggest success in my career here. If I'm fit, healthy, motivated, I don't see a reason why I wouldn't come, but there's always a chance.
This injury is especially difficult to watch because Novak has played through pain so many times before. He's won this tournament with an abdominal tear, a hamstring injury, and so much more. To see him unable to continue just shows how serious this must be. From all of us in the tennis world, Novak, we're wishing you a full and speedy recovery. Your contribution to the sport over the past 20 years have been extraordinary, and we know you will come back stronger, as you always do. Rest well, take your time, and we can't wait to see you back on court when you are ready. Another interesting topic from the interview was that Novak throws shade on continue working with Andy Murray. Speaking of Andy, fun fact, he's the only one to have defeated Carlos Alcaraz both as player and as coach. Amazing, right? The second men's semi-final, Jannik Sinner take on Ben Shelton. Shelton played a brilliant match using his slice effectively to keep the ball low and challenge Sinner. This run might just be Shelton's big breakthrough, and if he refines his serve and volley tactics, he'll be an even bigger threat in the future. Sinner's consistency and ability to stay composed in tough moments secured him the win. He is now into the final, but will he be ready for Zverev? So it's Sinner versus Zverev in the final. This is going to be an intense battle. On one hand, Sinner has been incredibly consistent and seems to be the stronger player right now. But on the other hand, Zverev has been putting in the work and is still chasing his first Grand Slam title. I personally hope Sasha gets his moment. He's fought hard to get here, and I'd love to see him lift that trophy. What do you think? Will Sinner's form prevail, or can Zverev finally break through? Let me know in the comments. Moving on to women's semifinals. Aryna Sabalenka defeated her best friend Paula Badosa. The match was competitive, but the friendship between these two was the highlight. Sabalenka joked afterwards.
Hope she's still my friend. Probably I'm sure she hate me for the next, I don't know, hour, day, two. I'm okay with that. I can handle that. And after that, I think we're back to be friends, back to go out together, shopping. I don't know what else.
You might have to pay that bill though, the shopping now.
I promise. If she's gonna watch it, I promise, Paula, we go shopping and I pay for whatever she wants.
Sabalenka's power was too much for Badosa, and she now heads into the final. Now the second women's semi-final was nothing short of epic. Madison Keys pulled off an incredible comeback to defeat world number 1 Iga Swiatek with 5-7, 6-1, 7-6, 10-8 in tiebreak. Swiatek had a match point but couldn't close it out. This happened for first time in her Grand Slam career. Madison's victory means she's into Slam final in 7 years. She's been on fire this season, with 4 top 10 wins already in 2025. What a performance from Keys! She absolutely deserved this moment. The women's final will be Sabalenka versus Keys. Both players bring incredible power and intensity to the court, so this will be a clash of titans. Keys is coming in with a lot of momentum and belief after defeating Swiatek, but Sabalenka has been consistent and her ability to hit winners from any position makes her very dangerous. Who do you think takes this one? I am leaning towards Sabalenka, but with Madison's confidence right now, anything is possible. It's going to be electric. That wraps my analysis for the Australian Open semi-finals and finals preview. I can't wait to see how these finals unfold, and I'll be back to break them down for you after the tournament. Make sure to comment your predictions below. Who are you rooting for? Until next time, this is Coach Vanya signing off. Will Sinner's form prevail, or can Zverev finally break